Hey everybody, I'm Arglefumf playing Lost Lands The Wanderer. This is the bonus chapter. I'm going to leave this little temple area, I suppose this is. Now, Corko can't climb this rope. Oh! The rope is torn! How can I climb the wall now? Okay, we're gonna get a design to open up that. This is going to be the key to Corko's garage. And now we're gonna have a puzzle. You put the rope here, and you have to click at the right time. I thought I got it. Oh, come on! Got it. Now the game is rather particular about this clicking stuff. So you can't just click your mouse 50 times in a row and win the puzzle that way. No, you have to have good timing. It can be tricky. Alright, that gives us a ladder and back to Corko's house. So here's something I don't really understand. We have a knot that's too tight. Why did Corko tie the knot too tight? Like, this is your own house, Corko. Why would you even do that unless you were purposely trying to create a puzzle for yourself? It's odd. Like this, it's like, hey, I've got this casket that needs a 3-part key. It's like, why would you have that in your house, buddy? He's just trying to make puzzles for himself. Okay, so we need to get, like, a bucket to get rid of this sand when he was digging a new room. And also, we need, like, a cart to get rid of this just giant pile of trash. We have another one of those lock parts here. We have a mask. And let's go down here. We need something to defeat this evil, evil monster so we can save poor Susan. We're going to need a boat to open up that. We have a weight there. We have another mask. We're going to play around with this later. That is definitely going to be a puzzle. Swimming to the other side of the river. We have another mask. And we have some chili peppers, so I'm going to cut them with my garden shears. Unless I'm mistaken, we're going to have the third lock part. Great. And that's it for here. Let's go all the way back to Corko's little house. So the 3 lock parts go here. We just need to figure out the correct order for them. I think they go in this order. Let's see. That is correct. Good, and that gives me some yarn. I'm gonna use the yarn to tie the peppers together. And I'll attach them to the weight. That should be enough to stop the sea monster. Yeah, that sea monster doesn't like peppers. Not a fan of peppers at all. So we have the compass, and unfortunately, Susan is dead. That's not good. Oh!
My damn be damned! Corko, who do you have here? Put her on the hammock.
It's Corko's wife! Hello, wifey.
By the looks of it, she passed away only recently, but not all is lost. Listen, while you were away, I climbed down to the underground temple you found under our hole. There I saw a door with an image of a bloomin' tree. You know what this tree means? It is a symbol of the ancient civilization, the Elogans, who inhabited our lands in the past. Do you remember the legend about the Elogans? They knew the secret of how to resurrect the dead. I think you should find out what's hidden behind that door with the tree. We must bring that poor thing back to life. My heart's telling me she came here for a reason. Look what I found underground. Take it, you'll need it.
Thank you, wife. So, we have an ancient civilization which just happens to know how to resurrect the dead. Convenient! And we have a mask here. So, this goes here. That gives me a branch. I'll use the branch over here to open the doorway to the Elogan civilization. Alrighty. our map says this is the third and final location of this bonus chapter. So, we want to grab that. And this is a puzzle I think is a little weird. We need to grab the lotus flower. Corko is a giant beaver. Can't he just swim across the water and get it? But he cannot. We're going to have to build, like, a gaff. So, we're going to put the nails there and hammer in the nails. Those make steps. That gets me up to the top of the tree. I'll use my machete to cut this giant rock. It goes into the water, giving us this. I'll use my key to open it. Gives me a mosaic part. We also have a vine over there, which we'll need for the gaff. So the mosaic part goes over here. It looks sort of like this, but you'll notice the right and left sides are totally messed up. So let's move right and left. We're just gonna rotate them. So let's swap the right and the left. And now the inner ring is fantastic. It looks good. So the upper ring has a problem though. Where's the one that goes on top? That goes on top. These two are out of place. So we're gonna swap those. We're gonna swap them. And that should be the solution. Good. Here we are.
Oh, looks like these are remnants of a civilization thought to be long lost. I should try to find some local people.
So this is going to need the lotus blossom. When we get it, we'll put it here. This is locked. This is locked. And then this is blocked by a force field. We'll get rid of the force field in just a moment. First, let's meet the Elder.
Hi there, stranger. How did you turn up in our village? If you mean no harm, then Elginwood, the last bastion of Elogan civilization, welcomes you. I'm Tallin, the Chieftain. What brings you here? What do you mean by a dead girl? Why do you think we could revive her? You know from the legends. Well, you're not as simple as you seem. I must tell you one thing. We can revive a dead person only if the body is still warm and only in very special circumstances. Convince me that this woman is worthy of being brought back to life and I'll consider your request.
I should probably show the chieftain the compass that stranger dropped.
Alright, let me grab the mask there. And here's the compass, sir.
I can't believe my eyes. This is the compass of the worlds, the ancient artifact. I've read about it in books and now I see it truly exists. But if that girl had the compass, it means she's... I can only guess. Is she the legendary Susan the War Maid? We must revive her, as the prophecies say that the destiny of countless generations in the Lost Lands depends on her. This will require a good deal of energy and the assistance of the river spirit. We call on him in situations like this one. Go to the Meadow of Magic. You'll find some sacred writings there that describe in detail where and how to meet the river spirit. Here, take this seal of the chieftain to help you get to the Meadow of Magic. And do you see this book here? Read it to learn how to use the seal.
That's going to be our next major task, is to get that river god. We're going to talk to the river person. Hopefully we can get to that before the end of this video. It is going to take a while. I'm going to grab a snake, and I'm going to grab this. That tells us how to get past that force field. Here's a mortar. We're going to use the lever key here. That's going to give me the hook. Great, and this is where we'll create a recipe. Excellent. Now let's use the chieftain's staff. We want to recreate those magic symbols that we saw right here in the chief's book. So it's gonna look like this. We have to do all three of them, and we had a puzzle like this in the main game that's very similar. This one has like a giant X. And then down, 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 up. Woohoo! So here we need a gong. We don't have a gong quite yet. We're gonna put a mortar here, but we need something fancy to cut that. we want that symbol, so we need to put, what does it say? Moon dust. Moon dust on that thing. And here is a boat. So we're gonna go all the way back underwater. We're gonna use the boat here. That gives us the moon dust, which we need. As well as a precious battle axe. Stardust, moon dust, okay, it's called Stardust. Whatever, very similar names. Precious battle axe goes here. We're gonna cut these down. And we need a fish. We don't have a fish. We're gonna cut this again. We're gonna attach it to the hook and the vine. And that will be enough for us to grab the lotus right here. Excellent. Let's go over here. Now that we have the stardust, let me grab that mask. Now that we have the stardust, we use it on the river to indicate, hey, we want to meet the river guy. Here's what you do to summon the river spirit. Why, you need to make this magic grease, and you have to make this symbol, except the opposite. I know, it's kind of weird, but it's the opposite of that symbol that we're making. Difficult, not too super difficult. We'll be able to solve that puzzle. Alright, so 2 of those symbols we found go there. Let's put the lotus in place. Is that the 3rd symbol? It is. It's the 3rd symbol. So the 3rd symbol goes over here for a puzzle. Pretty simple puzzle. You just want to put these constellations into place. And you can kind of figure out where they're supposed to go, because they kind of match. Like the one with the long neck. Obviously the giraffe, and the one with the long tail, obviously that ferret. That's the sort of stuff we do in order to solve that puzzle. Okay, we're going back to the magic meadow now that I've got a sickle. I'm going to cut this. And I think another ingredient it said was lotus leaves, so let's grab those lotus leaves. And let's hope I've got everything for this ritual. Okay, I've got the recipe right here. I've got the resin, I've got the moss, and I've got the lotus petals. Good. I set those 2 on fire, I put them in here. I'm gonna mash them up. Do I put the elixir in? No. Wood glue. Oh, river shells. Of course, I forgot the river shells. Down here. Right. You can only really gather them after you read the recipe. There is a specific order. Anyway, now we're just going to grind them up. Then we're going to mix them up. And the elixir finally, right? Last is the elixir. Great. So that's the magic grease, which will summon the river spirit. First, we need to do the opposite of that symbol. The opposite of that symbol. So where's that symbol? Here is the opposite of that. We want to press every single thing which is not that. So let's do the bottom. Ooh. Top is going to be pretty much all filled here. And there. And that's really close. What am I missing? Oh, got that one by accident. I think. No, that's not it. Ah! This one gets filled in. Let's take a look at my diary again. Down and around. that, and that. Got it. Okay. Missed those two middle things. Well, darn! Took me a while to solve that puzzle. Well, in the next video, we'll talk to this water spirit, and he will give us more puzzles to solve.